Jackie, you are beautiful.
I think it's because I'm drunk. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jackie Aina, the queen, self-proclaimed queen of self-care. But you know what? Self-care is not just about women. Okay, men, tap in right now. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all, it's showing. You're not getting enough of it.
Hello.
Start improving, and we're putting yourself first.
Yes.
2023 and beyond. And speaking of putting ourselves first, I have a fellow creator, a friend, a Virgo.
Hey, it's about that time.
A fellow YouTuber, previous ex-calculus tutor.
Okay, wait a minute. Emphasis on the previous and ex, okay?
It's okay, but you earned it. You earned it though.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. This is a good intro. I like
Our friend, Terrell Grice.
What's up, Jackie?
Hi, Terrell.
Girl, I am so happy to be here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to have you.
Look at this.
I collabed with Terrell was it last year or this year?
That was this year.
God, why does that feel like it was so long ago?
We've had hurricanes.
I know.
We've had
literally
things. We've had Alabama brawls.
It's been a lot. Chair throwing, hat flipping.
Yeah, it's hey.
Not in my house though.
We do what we can.
We taking care of ourselves here. So now he's coming on my channel.
Yes.
And I asked Terrell, what do you define as self-care? And he brought up one of my favorite new hobbies is drink making. This is something that's a little new to me, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm actually really glad you said this was your self-care activity.
This is my jam.
I love that.
You don't understand, okay?
How long have you been doing it?
Drinking?
Well, the making part.
Oh, making my own. Okay. Well, it was the summer of 2011, and I discovered Don Julio. Okay? Repasado.
It's good.
And I said, I'm going to play with this a little bit, okay? I'm going to just put some stuff in there and see what happens.
So you didn't learn formally?
No.
Wow,
no,
that's so
not
cool.
at all. Not at all. I actually didn't take my first drink of alcohol until I was 21. No lie. Like, I waited. Did you? I just wanted to. Well, I was a goody two shoes, honestly. I just wanted.
I'm a Nigerian, so
yeah, you know. And I just had Christian parents who they was gonna whip my ass. So I just didn't want to get out there like that. Okay.
I feel you.
So when I got my first taste of the devil's liquor,
ooh,
man, my life was forever changed.
Felt it all the way in your spine.
I felt it go down to my booty crack. Girl, it was good.
Did it burn?
I loved it.
This was spicy.
I'm not about to go there with you today. But no, seriously, like, I love.
You loved it.
After a long day
Yeah.
of working and just being out here in these streets, coming home, seeing whatever I have in my bar, my pantry, and then mixing it up.
Oh my God, I love that.
Happens.
I love that.
It centers my mind.
Yeah.
Right here.
I love the art of exploring. I've never really been like a kitchen or cooking girl, so I love the idea that you get creative. Me, I need a recipe. Do you have to how many ounces? I don't.
No recipe.
Okay, we're gonna wing it.
I just let Jesus lead.
Period. Amen. Well, maybe not with tequila.
No. How do you think that tequila got here?
I actually think Jesus would have liked Stella Rosa. So, what are we making today?
Okay, let's do it.
I'm excited.
So, I'm going to call this Margarita a la black people. Okay?
Period.
So,
Period.
I don't even know what Allah mean in this moment. Allah means with.
I actually don't know what Allah means either.
I'm going to go with that.
Never thought of that.
Okay? What you do is you start with a shaker. Come on, bring this Sonic ice in here.
And you're the first person to drink that. I just got that. I know, isn't it?
Oh my God.
I just got it.
Jackie, you have everything here.
I have Amazon has everything.
God.
It's Amazon for real.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw some ice in here. Okay. We're gonna make a cold drink, and we wanna make sure she stays very icy.
Okay.
All right. Now, how do you feel about passion fruit?
Cool.
Jackie, don't do me.
I know it was one of the few that I was like, yeah, I'll do passion fruit.
Jackie,
it's not my favorite.
It's delicious.
It's okay.
No, okay. Well, stay with me.
Okay.
You don't have any passion?
I do.
What is your passions for?
Not that. Blush.
Blush.
Blush is my passion.
Think of this as blush fruit, okay?
It's a little mango-y for me. That's what
You know
passion fruit.
what?
You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta be careful.
And I don't like mango at all, so
okay,
that's my thing.
And we're gonna put some lime juice inside of here.
Okay.
On this with this golden knife.
Watch the tennis bracelet, honey.
I know.
Keep it cute now.
Well, listen, if the knife is sharp, we're gonna be all right.
She's sharp, and we get them sharpened. So
here we go. Okay.
Period.
Jackie's house is nice, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
She got the sharpest knives in all the land. Okay, we're gonna squeeze some lime juice in there, like that, right there. Now, do you like really sour? You like really citrus?
I can do sour.
Okay, I'm gonna add some more.
My favorite type of cocktail is like a spicy marg, which sometimes can be a little tart, a little sour. So I like that.
Okay, cute. So I'm gonna add a little bit more just for us.
Do that.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay, perfect.
Smells
now, get into it. This is the key right here. If I had a secret ingredient, it's any type of liqueur.
Okay.
You know, it's gonna add a little extra sweetness, and when it go down, it's just like, ooh, I don't even taste the liquor. You know, I don't want you to taste the liquor. You know what I'm saying?
That's dangerous.
I want it to be.
That's dangerous.
Oh, just about,
Splash.
Just about that much. And really, that's it. Honestly.
Wow, you didn't even measure anything.
I'll measure the liquor.
Okay. All right. You know, just for good measure.
This is called a jigger. Now,
okay.
You want to use this side. Okay.
That's 1 ounce, right?
That's one. Sure. It's one. Yes.
And the other side is double.
That's right. You only want to use 1 ounce. Okay.
How much is a shot then? The big one, the 2 ounce?
What happened?
How much is a shot?
A shot?
Yeah. It's about 2 ounces, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Remember, use this side, and that's it.
Wait, what are we doing with the jalapenos?
Well, that's for the garnish.
That's just garnish
on the top. You
want
to cut up some jalapenos?
I'll do that.
For me.
I'll do that.
Okay. Now you know what you're doing. Look at that.
That's something you know I love me some jalapenos.
Very good, Jackie.
Play with me. I wish I had habanero because I love a habanero in a drink. Oh!
You just pour this in here, like so. Look at that.
I love the color. Ooh.
Give me another one. Lovely. And then what you gonna do is you're gonna take one of these little things right here.
Put it in there.
Since you wanna do that.
Yes.
Boom. If yourself don't feel cared, self-care.
Nothing else can help you.
Margarita.
Is this mine?
A la black people.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But I want us to try this together.
Okay, yes,
I want us to try this together. It's not fair to just have one.
I'm gonna do this again, and now it's gonna go rapid fire. Passion fruit first.
And how much do we put in?
Blooper. Yeah, her. Very nice.
So I use both halves.
Look at all that good sour.
Yeah.
Puckered up face. Yes.
This is gonna be yours, by the way. You dog.
All right, you gotta shake it up this time. Ooh, you made a lot. Cheers.
Cheers. You're supposed to look the person in the eye when you cheers.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, you were. No, you were. You're doing it. Cheers. Okay.
That's good.
No, I want to taste it.
That's good. That's good.
Mine is very limey.
Is it?
But I taste that mango-y.
What do you have next in store for us? Because I'm getting drunk.
Well, we can take these drinks over into the great room and finish this interview.
Let's go.
And chat more. Get more personal now that you've gotten some tequila in your system.
This is definitely the truth serum.
All right, let's
Don't make this. You can tell all your business.
Exactly. So Terrell, we all know and love you from, well, hopefully y'all already know and love him, from the Terrell Show, your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What was it that inspired you to start this and just to have these, open up these conversations that you do on your platform?
Underserved talent.
It's the perfect way to put it.
The spotlight is so heavy on talent that already have crazy spotlights. But if you're like me, half of my music on my streaming platforms are from artists who barely have over 100,000 monthly listeners. They're not the most popular kids out there, but their art touches me. Their stories are relatable to what I'm going through. And I see something different in them. I just love what they're trying to do. And that's how it started. From season 1, 2, 3, 4, it was, who are these artists and how can I create a platform to tell the world more about them. Basically, guys, here's my Spotify playlist. Here's who I am gravitating towards. I'm trying to put y'all on. And then over time, somehow, Jackie, the people that we do know and love, from legends to very popular artists of the contemporary world today, started knocking on the door and saying, hey, I want to be on your show too. I want to share space with you as well because I love how much you love music. So today the show is everything. It's putting light on the talent that I love that maybe people don't know about yet, to also celebrating and giving our flowers to our legends.
Such a good balance.
Yeah.
And such a great start. And you did that for the first 4 seasons.
Yes, man. I mean, actually, it didn't take very long. Season 1, we started to have familiar faces on.
Wow.
Season 1, we had Amber Rowley from Glee. We had Stevie Mackey, the very, very popular celebrity vocal coach. And so many, we had Jade Nova on that season. I mean, when we started season 2, we were already on a high. It was
awesome.
Crazy. It took off like wildfire. And I'm so grateful to just be able to make content that is in perfect alignment with what I love, right? Like, I feel like that's the golden ticket. That's the secret sauce. Because I don't even feel like I'm working. When I have an artist next to me and I'm learning about their lives, or I'm, singing songs and being silly with my faves, it's like, oh my God, this is what I get to do for a living. I get to put people on to new music and also give flowers to people who we've loved for years. I should not be able to get to do this.
And get paid.
Well, you gotta feed the babies.
You should be able to do that.
Yeah.
Work doesn't have to be miserable. Work doesn't have to be suffering and struggle.
Yeah.
What do you think separates your platforms from others?
Ooh.
Is it the fact that you started with like up and coming talent?
Yeah.
Like, do you think it's some of that? Because
maybe. You know what I would say? I would say it's always been a very organic process.
I like that word.
You know what
organic.
I mean? Yeah.
Because you're not forcing nothing.
No, I'm not forcing anything. We started very humbly. My first episodes, seasons 1, 2, and 3 were filmed in my dining room, in my very small apartment in Burbank, California. We had stars coming in, okay? We had JoJo, Tori Kelly, Cynthia Erivo, who's like almost an EGOT, literally came to my small apartment, sat on we didn't even have a green screen, girl, we had a green blanket. Yes, we did.
Made it work.
And we made it work. We lit that thing like we were Steven Spielberg, and we made it work. And that part was not important. It was the conversation, it was the human connection that made that show take off. We weren't trying to be a popular show, ever. It was, this is just what we like to talk about. If you like it, follow on the journey, but if you don't, not for you.
Can I also just say, this reminds me of how important it is to start with where you are and not, because I think sometimes, especially Black people, like we're used to having to work 10 times harder, 5 times harder in most spaces we occupy.
Say that again.
But you're showing why it's so important to just start. Yeah. Like, you didn't have the perfect background, you didn't have the biggest studio space, but you did it anyway. Yeah. And guess what? The people that you're reaching out to wouldn't have responded if they weren't interested, or if if you didn't have something that they saw as remarkable themselves. So that's important. Like,
Jackie,
that's big ups.
Jackie,
somebody's sitting at home thinking, I just gotta get the best camera.
Oh no.
I gotta get a better car.
Wrong.
I gotta get bigger titties.
No.
I had to get bigger titties, that's fine. But
do what you want to do.
Do what you want. Start with where you are.
Start with where you are.
You don't have to have every box checked. Yeah. You can be 80% there.
Yeah.
You also can't be a fraud. You can't be a liar. But you can have, like,
use
you
what
start
you
with
got.
Exactly.
What did Mariah Carey say when she was drunk off her rocker? She said, I'm gonna make the best of what I can and do what I got.
I'll do the best I can with what I got.
I butchered it, but it was something like that. Okay? Say what I'm saying on stage in front of all the people. And it's true. My first light came from Home Depot. You're not supposed to put a Home Depot light on nobody's skin tone.
But it was a light though.
But it was a light though.
But it was a light.
It illuminated the room. The shot was made. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
And then after, and you know what's crazy? Today we have a whole studio. You've been.
I know.
And we got the green rooms, and we've got
so cool.
You know, we've got the chips and waters and all kind of stuff.
Do you have a
today.
green room?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, snack
But
room.
I look back, and that did not happen overnight.
No, not at all.
Jackie. That one Home Depot light became, okay, a small light from an actual camera store. And then that became 2 lights and 3 lights over time.
Over time.
You have to be faithful to your craft so that it leads to reaping those things that you've been working so hard for.
Yeah.
You know?
That's important because what if you start something, you spent an insane amount of money on things you thought you needed, and then you end up not liking it? Like,
Well, first of all, you can't buy passion. You can't
No, you
buy
can't.
creativity.
you can't.
I always say it like this, because I'm a tennis player. You can buy the most expensive racket. You can go to Serena Williams' house and go steal her racket.
Actually,
But
don't do
when you
that.
don't do that,
Don't
because
do-
I'm sure
Leave that lady alone. She's my business.
she's retired. She do this no more.
She's
Okay.
my business, okay?
But you can go and steal Serena Williams' racket and hop on that court and not be able to make contact with that tennis ball not a one time.
It's true.
It's not about the things. It's not about a piece of equipment. It's about what's up here and what you can visualize and what you can dream for.
So, have you ever had a guest, or has there ever been a guest on your show that left with like a significant impact on you, or a change of perspective or something?
Ooh,
Like maybe it was a change of perspective.
Chloe Bailey.
Ooh, okay.
My episode with Chloe Bailey, she detailed just how much the music industry is very much struggling with paying their creatives.
Damn.
Yeah, she is a producer as well. A lot of people don't know that. Like, Chloe is obviously a singer. She's a front woman. She is everything. We love her, but she also creates a lot of her own music from scratch as a producer. And what she was speaking about was how when you produce your own music, you become ineligible for certain awards that they would give another producer. So if I produce something for you, then I will be able to be in the mix of producer of the year or best producer to do this, da 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 da. But if I produce my own music, because it's mine, then I'm not considered for that. And
Why?
that was such, as a music head, I did not know that.
But why though?
From her, I guess she was saying, like, because it's yours, it's like, well, we'll just call you best artist, or you be in the best artist conversations. We're not gonna let you be this, 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 and this, and that. It's wild. And it could also have more to do with just that. You know how the music industry, how many industries devalue the hard work of Black women.
Yeah.
So it could be more than that. But I loved how she was very candid about that. You know, my show, and any talk show, when a notable person comes on, there's obviously reservations about what they want to talk about. So whenever somebody comes on and they're super open and candid about something that could be considered controversial, I really appreciate that.
So you have guests from all kinds of different walks of life,
Yes.
industries, because it's more than just like musical talent.
Yes.
What do you think is the one reoccurring theme that resonates with your audience the most, regardless of who's on the channel?
Resilience.
Resilience.
That's the one. That's an easy one. Because one thing that I find fascinating about human beings is you can't go through what I go through, and I can't go through what you go through. I can't take your pain. That was made for you. You were blessed with an ability to get through the things that make your life, right? And if I told you my story, you'd be like, how did you get through that? And I'm gonna tell you, right? Because I'm living proof that I've gotten through it. So every single person that comes and sits next to me and we talk about their stories and their histories, about a wide-ranging, different areas of just hurt and trauma, I be sitting there like, man, and you are up here still standing. That's the through line for the show. My show, contrary to popular belief, is not about music.
It's not.
It's about the human
The people.
connection.
Yeah.
It's about the human experience and sharing the things that we have in common and being like, oh my God, girl, that you too? I love moments like that. But then on the other side is like, my God, I'm learning from you right now. I can't believe, and I'm so proud of you too. The resilience part, and then on the back of that, I'm so proud of you. A lot of my guests are Black people, and you already know, like you said at the top, it's very difficult to get half. We have to work twice as hard. It's not a cliche. It is a fact.
Yeah.
So to hear these stories of resilience, and I get to say, congratulations, I'm proud of you. I see you. It's the best.
Let's talk about the twists and turns
Uh-huh.
of getting to where you are now. Because
Okay.
you grew up in the South,
Yes.
started singing in the church.
Yes.
You said you grew up in a Christian household, so did I. What kind of denomination?
Apostolic. Do you know apostolic?
I can't.
Girl, it's the strictest of the ones.
Really?
It's tough.
Wow.
Like, right now, you have to take off about 5 things to walk up in there. Take off this makeup, take off the nails, take off this jewelry, take off the
Makeup?
piercing. Oh,
Jesus invented NARS. I rebuke
believe
that.
No, I did not grow up
Oh my God.
seeing a single person in my church with makeup on my entire childhood career. No, not even a lipstick. No.
And that feels like the churchiest thing to do. Like,
Right?
To wear,
To wear, yeah.
especially in the South. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
No. So
I did not know that.
take
Wow.
that, and that'll give you a good idea of what kind of church I grew up in. But yeah, that was a thing. But also, there was a lot of love in my church as well, and they
Yeah.
really rallied around me to get me to sing. Now, I was not the most like, Mom, I want to sing. Oh my God, I want the solo. I was not that guy. It was
Yeah.
more like, push him, get him up there.
Really?
And I did it one time, and I was like, oh, I see what you're saying here. This is kind of nice. All the attention's on me. I like it.
Wait, what did they see in you that they thought like,
Oh my God. Okay, I've never told this story before.
ooh, give us the exclusive.
My only childhood dream when I was a kid was to be a pastor. I wanted so bad to be a screaming pastor. I mean,
Wow.
I wanted I want to all of that.
Wow.
Because I wanted to copy what I saw. So, I'm from the country, keep this in mind. When you go to church in the South, they have like a podium, right? They have a pulpit that they stand in front of.
Yeah.
And they have a microphone on top of it. Well, I decided I was gonna build one for myself and
Oh.
put it in my bedroom.
Everybody's so creative.
Oh, my creativity started very early. So I went to the
cool,
backyard in the forest, because I'm from the country, got a whole bunch of wood, and made myself a little pulpit. I'm sure my grandmother has a photo of this somewhere, and I would be very pissed if it ever got out. But I stood in front of this makeshift pulpit like every night and just screamed into it. Bible verses and all kind of stuff. Oh yeah, girl, it was
Wow.
like that. I'm from a very interesting place in the world. So they took that and they're like, well, you can't be a pastor yet, but we're gonna give you a mic to do something else. And that's how we got to sing it. Yeah. I even would set up like dolls to be my congregation. I'm telling my business. This is crazy.
You had an audience.
Oh, I had an audience.
Brats or Barbies?
Oh, they were Barbies. They were my sisters.
Period.
Yeah. And then after that, so let's see. I went to middle school in South Carolina, and if you can imagine, I think this is at most middle schools. Everybody's starting to get into sports like really heavy, especially the guys. And I felt left out because I was the president of 7 clubs in middle school. Oh, I was an
God.
overachiever.
Booked and busy.
Yes, but the one thing I had not tackled yet was sports, and I felt left out. So I picked up tennis, and I was so inspired by Serena and Venus Williams. I'm like, yes, I love it. I want to play tennis. And I became so good at it naturally that it surpassed all my other things I ever wanted to do with my life.
Wow.
So I focused on tennis from like 7th grade to high school to 12th grade. Was going to go to college on a tennis scholarship. I wanted to be the next Mr. Serena Williams, but I got injured. I know that whole thing about if you're an athlete, have a backup plan. Yeah, I didn't have one.
How did you get injured?
My shoulder, my rotator cuff, it would never heal. It was so awful. So I had a backup plan, and I didn't have one. I didn't study for it, but I was always a scholastic kid.
Yeah.
So, in my depression, I stumbled upon this class called Intro to TV and Film that my high school had in North Carolina. And I said, okay, fine, I'll take it. Maybe it'll take my mind off of my troubles. And that's where I fell in love with video production. And then I went to school. I went to school for that and graduated. And I became a very broke college graduate with a film degree very quickly. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with this? And I lived in Florida at the time. Florida with all the Florida men. I was not a crazy Florida man, though, man. Leave me alone. And I had to figure out what to do. Now, if you ever seen like the reality shows, like, I don't know, MasterChef, Ninja Warrior, all those reality shows, they have to go around the country to find people to be on their shows.
Yeah.
So this show called MasterChef came to Orlando to find chefs in the area. And they hired me to be a PA locally. And you know, PA is very, you know, it's a low-level position, very, very necessary one, but you're not, you know, producing the show.
Yeah.
You're just doing what you're told. And that's all I did. But they love me so much. They're like, if you ever move to LA, please hit us up and call us. We'd love to talk to you.
What was it that you think they saw in you that made them say that?
Besides my good looks,
Period.
let me think. I think I was always ready.
That's a good trait to have.
Always be ready.
Take notes, future
Yeah.
PAs. That's a great trait to have.
Skipping along, just on that line of being ready, I did a commercial in LA for Selena Gomez. She had like a Pantene a Pantene campaign, whatever.
That's like so much.
And I was on set for all those just as a PA, right? But I noticed that the director, this is kind of bad, but it's Hollywood. I don't know what to tell you. The director was always smoking, like cigarettes, right? We don't do this, kids, but he was always smoking, and I knew he had a specific one that he liked. So on day one of the shoot, he ran out because he was smoking so much.
Damn.
And he was like, does anybody have a cigarette? And they was like, no. And I went home that night and actually bought a pack that he uses, and I just kept it with me.
You're such a Virgo.
I know.
Can we bring back that? You know what? I need to find a new PA that's a Virgo. That's what I need. I need a PA that's a Virgo.
I just kept it with me.
Pay attention to the little details.
Just in case he'd run out again.
That's amazing.
And day 4 of the shoot, he definitely ran out again. And he asked, and I literally, without even speaking, I just went like this.
First of all, how stressed out do you got to be run out of cigarettes that fast? I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
That's a big commercial.
Explain to me what you was going through. Like, I feel like therapy's a little cheaper. You know?
Split ends will make you stressed, okay?
Yeah,
the
like,
Pantene
that's
was
crazy. Oh my
and
God.
He never forgot me. And I think I booked like 12 other commercials after that with him.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Just some
What year was
simple
that?
stuff.
Like, what
that
time
was
frame?
2014.
Wow.
The
that
year
was when,
that
like,
I moved to
commercials were
LA.
like big budget.
Oh,
like
yeah.
They paid to spend more.
Huge budgets.
It was like pre-social media campaigns and
Right
stuff.
on
So
the
commercials
precipice.
were more.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so always be ready. And then when I moved out to LA, I hit up MasterChef and I was like, hey, remember me?
I'm here.
And they were like, yeah,
Oh
we
my
do.
God.
I went in for a meeting, not even an interview. They weren't even hiring. And they brought me onto the team and I became a casting producer just like that.
Damn.
Today, I interview people for a living. As a casting producer, you're interviewing people for a living.
Yeah.
You're going out and finding why people are going to be good for a reality TV show. That was preparing me to speak to people very freely about their lives today. But I didn't know I was going to have the Terrell show. But I did that job that I was hired to do. Yeah. And I took it seriously, and it's paid off.
Great learning lesson right there.
Yeah.
Because you do what you got to do to get to where you got to be.
Haha.
Last question.
Okay.
What are you looking the most forward to? About the show, about life, about career?
Oh my God, so many things. You know, this show has changed my life and others, really. I want to see how much further it can go. Yeah. Like, I want it to be on a streaming network or on cable or whatnot. I've always been against it, to be honest with you, between you and I, because the times I've been approached about it, they want to change everything. They want to make it super short. It's like, that's not what I do. But when the right offer comes around and they want to make that show, the Terrell show, that unique, just out of nowhere show that it's always been, as well as let me keep my digital audience as well, that's the secret to it. Then I'll be like, yes, let's go. I'm excited for that. I know that moment is coming. I can't wait for that. But also, I'm open. When me and Kelly Rowland did Essence Fest in New Orleans, and we were on that main stage at the Superdome in front of those tens of thousands of people, and we was up there talking, I was like, oh my God, I love this. I love this live experience.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for more of that world, right? Being able to get instant feedback. The Terrell Show right now, it's you, me, and it's a camera, right? And I know I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at everybody at home, but I want to look at all of them in front of me. So I'm excited for the live experience. That's next.
Dope.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Moving on and upward. Yes. Jackie, you are beautiful.
I think it's because I'm drunk. You ready for a game?
I love games.
And we still got.
You don't need none of that.
I don't.
I'll do it. Pour it for me.
You will.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing this or that.
Oh, I love this or that.
Whatever answer you give me is going to go into the next round, into the next
Yes.
question, into the next question.
Yes.
But then where does this come in? That's what
I'll just drink it as you play it. It's fine.
for everything.
It's fine. It's okay. Okay. I don't know where it comes in.
You
It's okay.
you lost.
It's
No,
fine.
it's okay.
Oh my God, this game sucks.
Okay. Aperol Spritz or rum punch?
Rum punch.
Rum punch or margarita?
Margarita. Done.
Damn, I didn't even finish the...
Baby, I be in Guadalajara like, yes! Oh, do, do, do.
Throwing it back, huh?
Throwing them back.
Margarita or a gin and tonic?
39 margaritas over 0 gin and tonic. I do not drink gin. Gin is gross. Yuck.
Wow.
I hate gin. Yeah.
Margarita or old fashioned?
Margarita. Old fashioned is for when I'm 40. I'm not there yet.
Wow. Age shaming.
I'm not age shaming, I'm just saying, I'm working my way up to it, okay? Because the old fashioned, when you drink that, it's gonna burn you all the way down. I don't want it to be too young in there.
Taste buds start,
Once it starts to slow down, I'll start drinking those.
Margarita or mojito?
Ooh, now we're talking. I'ma stick with my girl Marg.
Good call. I don't like margaritas.
Man, you don't like mint?
Margarita or whiskey sour?
Ooh, I do enjoy those.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh my God, Jackie, this is your game.
I don't know what that is.
This is your game. Margarita as well, even though whiskey sours are amazing.
Margarita or daiquiris?
Oh, you know, I love me some Vegas, and those daiquiris be giving. Oh! My daiquiris are just so gay, too.
You just sat back in the chair like so comfortably when you said that.
Oh, they're so fruity and good.
You gotta pick one.
Ah,
3,
okay.
2.
Okay, margarita still.
Wow.
Damn, she's really strong.
I hope you choose the right one.
Okay.
Margaritas or Bloody Mary?
Girl, I don't want nothing bloody.
Just making sure because
what's in the Bloody Mary again?
It's not. It's tomato-y.
Tomato, vinegar, anchovy paste. I'm making it up. I don't know what's in that shit, but it's nasty.
And glitter. Margarita or Long Island iced tea?
Now, first of all, Long Island iced tea was the first drink I ever had when I turned 21.
I remember
and it was so unnecessary. Do you know there's 4 liquors in there? I think it's vodka, tequila, rum,
right?
and something else.
I think
maybe
those are
it's
really strong.
gin. I don't know what it is, but it's 4 liquors, and it's so unnecessary. So no, those are nasty.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
Last one.
Okay, here we go.
Margarita or Mai Tai?
It's Margarita. She won.
Wow.
Wow, she
Not
was
a single
strong.
one. Like,
wow.
you didn't even budge. Take your shot.
For what?
You lost the game.
How?
I don't know how you lost the game, but I feel like you lost. So take your shot.
I'll take the shot. Anyway,
That's right.
I'm
Throw
gonna
it
chase
back.
it with the cocktail.
Not you chasing it with alcohol. You're scary. Such a lady.
Look at this face. Did you see me? Did you see me scrunch it up? Did you see me go? No, at all.
Oh.
'Cause I do this.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think anyone disagreed with you, by the way, but you know, like.
Come on, talk to me, Jackie. Talk to me nice.
Thank you for coming on the channel.
Thank you for having me.
This was so fun
You
getting
know I
to know
love
you.
you.
You're so used to being the interviewer.
I
So this was
know.
nice having you be the interviewee. So let's end it off by telling the audience, where can we find you?
Oh, yes. You can find me on all platforms at Terrell Grice. The Terrell Show is on YouTube. I don't know when this is coming out, either before or after season 6. So I'm gonna say season 6 is out now, and you can watch everyone from Tia Mowry to Keke Palmer to Michelle Williams to Jackie Aina on this amazing season.
I can't believe you worked with Tia.
I know. To Kelly Clarkson, there's been so many
That was huge, by the way.
amazing artists on this season.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, check me out, and I hope you have a good time. Don't watch my show sober.
Sobriety's great too.
Oh,
Sobriety's
right.
great too. If you have a little water, coconut milk.
Sober just means, yeah, what you said.